Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'll be doing an unboxing and brief flight review of the Blast K110 6-channel helicopter. This is I'm not sure if it's micro or mini, but this is a small helicopter, but it's 6-channel. So that means not only do I get throttle, roll, aileron, pitch, I can also do like inverted and stuff, but I'm not going to do that for this flight because this is actually the first hobby grade helicopter I'm going to fly. The only other helicopter experience I had was with the Havoc heli a long time ago, and the extreme latest series 4-channel coaxial helicopter. So let's see what's in the box here. Before we go into the box, let's check out the box. Either the box looks nice or my lighting is just on point. This is the back, choking hazard, small parts, not for children under 3 years. Ooh, look at this. Alright, let's open the box. Alright. Very nice. So, very carefully. Okay, so we have some instructions. It's in Chinese. Oh, actually no. It's in English. Every paragraph alternates between English and Chinese. So I'm going to read that a bit later. Let's take a look at the helicopter. Right, this is just about the same size as the extreme latest series that I flew many years ago. Right, this is the charger. Oh, it's kind of a dual charger. I could charge 2 batteries at the same time, and it's USB. So that's cool. Unfortunately, I did not buy a second battery. All right, we have a small screwdriver, gear, a main gear. We have an extra tail rotor back there, and we have an extra set of blades. We also have a tiny little Allen key in here. Whoops. Alright, let me get the tape off of this helicopter and then let's take a closer look at it. Sorry, I have freed the helicopter from its cage, and here it is. Tiny little micro helicopter. Alright, let's remove the blade holder. Alright, the blades are loose, but don't worry, they will straighten out once you get spinning. And here is the canopy. The canopy, I can remove it. Ooh, okay. Actually, I'm going to remove it a bit later. Here is the LiPo. I'm not sure how many cells it has. This is probably a 1 cell. Most likely a 1 cell. And you connect it up to there and you fly it. But I'm going to charge it first. I'm not going to remove the LiPo because I'm pretty sure the heli is already balanced. So I don't want to upset the balance of the helicopter by removing the LiPo. So I'm just going to charge it a little when I'm finished talking about when I'm finished the overview. Alright, the canopy comes off easy enough. And here we go. This is what separates the men from the boys, or the toys from the hobby grade RCs. We have 3 servos running this swash plate. So this is a collective pitch helicopter. So instead of speeding up your main rotor blades to go up, the blades change their pitch from up to go up and down. Here is our little tiny brushless motor here. It spins our main gear that spins this. The tail rotor does not have a belt system or a torque tube system to run it, so the tail rotor uses a little motor. Alright, I'm pretty sure I have to leave the canopy off to bind it, but before I attempt to do that, let me charge the lipos. The Blast K110 took about an hour to charge, which is pretty cool. Now I'm going to bind it to my Jumper T8 SG Plus. I did an unboxing and review of this transmitter. It's going to either come out before, most likely going to come out before the video of the K110. So be sure to check out my review of this too. Okay, so the instruction says touch the button. It says plug it in, then touch the button to bind it. And this is the bind button here. Let me zoom in to show you guys. Right there, that black button right to the side of this is what I'm going to use to bind the Blast K10 to my jumper. Luckily my jumper also has a simple thing. I'm just gonna go to bind and press enter and it will bind, hopefully, probably. Let's see how that goes. To that, let's try FHFSS. This is FR Sky, SFHSS. Okay, this is the right setting you need to bind it to. I'm going to go over to re-init, which probably means reinitialize. Nothing happened. Ah! Okay, we have a blue light on now. Alright, that worked like a charm. Pretty cool. I'm going to back out here. Now I have my model set up. And let's go outside and do a flight test. It's a lovely 64 degrees outside, so let's go outside. Alright, here we are outside. Let me read my instructions a bit more. Okay, I don't think there's anything I have to do in particular to get the helicopter to take off. So let's just slowly increase the throttle. Okay, I'm doing as pitch. This is roll. Yaw. Well, yaw, there's no servo for the yaw authority. It's just increasing or decreasing the tail rotor. So let's slowly spool it up. See, tail rotor spinning. I'm doing this very, very slowly. Very, very slowly, still not half throttle yet. Still not half throttle. Half throttle. Okay, I think I have to do some more work on my transmitter because I was a little bit above 50, maybe 60-65%, and we did not take off. Our blades were still giving 0% pitch, and we were just increasing throttle. So I'm pretty sure there's something I have to hit to turn that off. One of my buttons, one of these switches over here. Can you focus on that? Yep, one of these switches over here. So let's see, I'm going to hit one. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop this flight for now. I'm going to go online to see what sort of pitch or throttle curves I have to do. and then we'll get back to the flight review. Okay, so my radio was at fault as to why the helicopter was not flying properly. I fixed it. I did a couple of flights and I found out a lot more. So instead of showing you guys my learning process, I'm just going to show you it in a debrief. I'm actually at the edit. This is the last piece where I'm saying I'm going to stop the flight review. Let me show you how I configured my jumper to fly the helicopter. Okay, first of all, this is my simulator dongle. So let's go over model menu, model setup, load, and we go to the K10. Okay, and this was all I did. Chose heli, and then that is how we got the throttle but no pitch. To get throttle and the collective pitch, I went over to load, template, and then I chose 6-channel helicopter. This would give you the basics on how to actually control the helicopter. After that I go into mixer, and then we make sure aileron is set to cyclic 1, elevator is set to cyclic 2. I was having issues where the stick inputs for elevator and ailerons were confused with each other. So make sure aileron is set to cyclic 1, elevator set to cyclic 2. We go down. To this one. This is cyclic CO. Cyclic and throttle. So we click enter. Here is where you can choose how you want your helicopter to behave. So the x-axis here represents your throttle and the y-axis represents the pitch. And this line represents where your pitch will be in relation to your throttle. So right now at high rate 0, we have up to here, then we start to get positive pitch on the helicopter. This is what I am going to be using. Let's go through other options. We can go to high rate negative. Well, I don't know what this is about. This, you will start off at negative pitch, and as your throttle increases, your pitch decreases. I am not sure what that is useful for. Absval is fun. You start off at maximum pitch, and as you increase throttle, your pitch decreases to 0, and then it increases again. This is pretty cool for beginners, except for when you're flying and you are standing over your helicopter. And if your helicopter is doing something crazy, your instinct would be pull the throttle down. But if you pull the throttle down, you see your pitch increases. The helicopter does not, the main rotors don't stop as soon as you close the throttle. So as you're pulling down to close the throttle, the pitch increases and the helicopter will fly up into your face. Ask me how I know. Expo 30. This, you start off at negative pitch. I would not recommend this at all. Maybe unless you're a pro and you know what you're doing, but then again, maybe not. Because after mid-stick, you are at half throttle, 0 pitch. If let's say you're getting into trouble and you just want to slam the sticks back down, you're actually giving it negative pitch, so you will literally slam the helicopter into the ground. Deadband. I'm guessing this is full throttle, and then the pitch goes to neutral, and then the pitch starts back up again. I don't get that. 3-point, I guess you can make a custom 3-point setting. 5-point, again, make your own custom. 7-point, make your own custom. 9, 11, 13, make your own custom settings. Make your own custom pitch curve. We started here. This is what I'm going to be using. let's go to 0 max. So from here, neutral pitch, and then boom, full pitch. Don't recommend this. Min max, also don't recommend this. Fixed, I tried fixed pitch. This fixed pitch is actually fine. Maybe I would not give it like full up for pitch, but in this mode you're basically flying this like a toy grade helicopter, because your pitch will be full deflection and you will just be controlling the throttle. 1-to-1, don't recommend this, because if you're in trouble and you want to like cut the throttle, you would literally slam your aircraft into the ground. That's it for the throttle curves, the throttle and pitch curves. So when you're setting up your helicopter, maybe with this radio, maybe not, fixed or 0, less than 0. Hit save, and now let's go outside and do a flight. And here I thought I could have flown it back towards myself. Oh, it's still upright. Probably not a good idea to take off from there. This looks promising. Now let's recalibrate my gyros, down and out. Alright, let's see how this goes. Ooh, that's perfect setup for a blade strike right there. So maybe turn it there and fly back towards that direction. Ooh, not good, not good, not good. Let's try this again. Alright, there's some wind coming in from behind me. So the helicopter would want to run forward, fly with the wind. I'm guessing this is a heading hold mode because it is flying really well, pointing in the same direction I left it in. Basically, I'm just controlling throttle, aileron, and pitch. Elevator, sorry. Really nice. Maybe in a week or so, I can begin to do some circuits. Hello. Also, I should also do some dual rates and exponential. I'm not sure what's the difference between the two words, so I'm just saying both of them at the same time. But I definitely think that I will have to do some dual rates and exponential for the pitch and the roll axis. I'm just gently nudging the helicopter in a suitable direction. Hello, hello, hello. And I do mean nudge, because anything more than a nudge and it runs away from you. I'm a fairly competent airplane pilot, but I don't think I want to turn the helicopter and face it towards me. So I'm just keeping the tail pointed towards me and controlling the aileron and pitch. That was a bit sketchy. Alright, in conclusion, this is a very fun little helicopter. I really enjoy it, but the only issue I had was actually not really an issue, but a lack of experience issue. And by issue, I meant that I'm flying, my first time flying a helicopter, and first time using my jumper transmitter. So any issues I had was based off of my lack of knowledge on flying the jumper and lack of knowledge on how to program a helicopter, which I eventually figured out. We have some grass stains, whoops, some grass stains on my main rotor. This is, this is not a negative, but this just goes to show how durable this helicopter is. And there were a couple of flights I did indoors where I hit the roof and hit a whole bunch of other stuff and nothing broke. The heli does come with spare main rotor blades and spare tail rotor and spare main gear, but nothing has broken, and very impressed. However, I must admit, if you are a beginner to RC in general, I would prefer you get the variant of this helicopter that comes with a transmitter, so that your heading mode, your 6-axis gyro, and your 3D modes are already programmed, because that was the only issue I had, the programming. Everything else was fine, and with the knowledge of dual rates and exponentials, I can grow in the future with this helicopter. And that was it for my unboxing and review of the Blast XK K110 Micro 6-channel RC helicopter. Let me guys know what you think of my review. Do you have one? Do you plan on getting one? Let me know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.